think the game scouts have found some activity. We're in the extreme southwest corner of the property, and we've got baits basically in every section of the property. So there's been some reports, so we're going to try it here, see what happens. Looks like we probably put the bait, well, obviously here, and then put the blind about here, looking right at a 50-yard shot. So as you can see, the moon's coming up behind us and it's full. So if we get a hit in the next couple of days, and it's 5:35 right now, you can already see how high it is. So that means from sunset to probably 5 a.m. we should have good moonlight. We don't have a whole lot of tree cover, so that'll allow for us to be able to shoot as long as we don't have a lot of tree cover. So if we don't have a lot of cloud cover, we should be good. So it's exciting stuff.
What's wrong with it?
It's more big. The food. Yeah.
So we're going to put out a line bait, and as we were driving along, Sango's got thousands of impalas, and we happen, so we've been critiquing them all. No, yeah. This one has a super, really pretty set on him. Very representative of just a beautiful impala. So got out and made a stalk, and this is the fruits of our labor. Thank you so much.
Well done. See this one. There's a very nice line track here. We just had lunch recently and we decided to drive down the Size River here. We're just trying to relocate this lion that we sat for about 4 nights ago, and he's disappeared. Judging by the size of this track, it's a very nice track, and there is a possibility that it's the same lion. So we're going to put a bait for him up here. We've got a bait up by that flat top hill that's over there. We've got the bait where we sat behind us, so we're kind of circling them. And another weird thing is, this is the exact same river that we drove the day you shot your elephant.
Yeah.
We got to the end and we were like, what's the plan now? And then, as you remember, things came together, and from here we tracked your elephant and we got him. Isn't it weird that we also find a track now? Look, it might lead to nothing, but it's a little bit uncanny.
I don't believe in coincidences, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Check this thing. Talk about getting your old thumper going in the morning. Yee, yee, yee.
These girls are crazy.
Then I heard the AK go. That's it, yep.
So we've just been called by one of the scouts of the property who we asked to check the bait for us that was a bit out of our way, and he's told us that the bait's been hit, and he thinks that it's a male lion because he's seen a big track there. So what we're going to go do now is we're going to take another bait down and just take it to this place where the lion's hit and replenish the bait and have a look on the trail cam and see what we have there. Hopefully it's a good one.
That's Dudley hung well.
Yeah.
Move again.
That's almost better than the other one.
Not quite.
Who says that?
Well, the roller coaster continues. So, we've set 3 nights for a guy on the eastern side of the property. He never showed. And so we came to the southwest side of the property and put up a bait. I think the game scouts have found some activity. We're in the extreme southwest corner of the property. And now it looks like 3 daddy rabbits have hit. And it's exciting stuff. It's the most promising lead we've had since we got the hit, 7 days ago. So let's see what happens.
Check the eyes underneath the other one. It's a pair.
Pair.
So what's the plan?
We're just gonna go get that other bait and come and put it here, and then we're gonna go check the other baits. It's quick.
Well,
The one is a nice shootable one, but I just wish there was just that one to make my decision a lot easier.
It seems like the smaller one doesn't have the black around his ears, and then the big one's got the black around his ears, and he's got black right here. on both,
Elbows.
on his elbows. And I thought their manes, just from looking at them, which I studied on pretty hard. I thought, you know, in the pictures I can tell, but of course, you know, 70 yards away in moonlight, it's a whole different story. So I'm fine with you having to get a visual confirmation. So that's going to put us on a time crunch.
I'll think about it more driving there. It's a big risk to take to shoot the wrong one.
No,
But you and me, so.
I would rather not
If
shoot.
one, even the bigger one is like, it's not as convincing as this one was.
Yeah.
You know, even the bigger one is like, yeah, it's nice, but it's
Oh, so it
not
may be.
that much bigger than the smaller one.
So thinking maybe not even shoot either one of them.
Yeah, but Don's got daylight pictures of them. And he says the one's definitely good, the other one is borderline. It's going to be difficult. On one hand, rather not even sit there and risk making the mistake.
Well,
But then you risk also,
Yeah,
it's kind of.
if you don't think he's good enough, then I say let's not even sit.
I think the one is good enough, but he's not that much better than the one that's not good. So it's not going to be, that's definitely him of the two, let's whack him, when they both come up there. It's going to be turning the light on, hoping he stands there, looking at him, studying him, and then saying, alright, no, I think that's definitely the one. Which, my experience with lines here, that they do run quite a bit when you hit them with a light. But Gary's one didn't. So. But we've got nothing else to go on at the moment.
Alright, we've got two male lines, an iffy, and then a shooter for sure. They were here from about 10 o'clock last night till about 12:30 this morning. Excited.
So what have we decided? What have we?
I think so the one that's definitely a shooter, he's got a bunch of black spots on his shoulders. And so I think we've decided now between this one and then the really, really, really big cat that we had on bait maybe a week ago, that if this cat comes out, we should probably go ahead and make a move on him. So that's what we're doing right now. In essence, in the background you're seeing the construction of the blind here, and we're getting ourselves mentally prepared to sit in that joker, because that's what you do when you line hunt. You check baits and you sit. But we are excited. It's, I think, day 11 of the hunt, maybe day 12, and it's time for it to pan out. So we'll see if it does. So Katie, on the way here, Katie was telling me she figured out basically the big cat that we were hunting, why he wasn't on bait. And why is that?
Because apparently he'd been previously run off the bait by elephants, and then when the hunters went there to check, I guess the next morning, they saw his track, but he didn't come completely back to the bait, so they just decided to track him. And when they did, they actually stumbled upon him, correct me if I'm wrong, and he saw him, roared, ran away. So they think there's some connection of why, he'll only be a one-hit wonder and just hit the bait one time. Suspicious.
So they don't get big by being dumb.
Yep. Smarty cats.
This is our second blind. Trying for a different line. There's two on bait here. One of them's definitely a good one, and the other one's a borderline cat. Hopefully they come in and we work out which one the good one is. Seal the deal. Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. I'm sweaty right now, but in 3 or 4 hours it's gonna be cold, and the beer's gonna be cold as well.
And the hangover's going to be massive.
That's right. All right, so last night we didn't have anything come in. We were a little bit surprised, but it's hunting and not shooting. So this morning we woke up anew. We're going to have a really tasty lunch. And some game scouts just called in and said that they saw some lions dossing right up here. So We jumped in the cruiser. We made like madmen up here. And we're fixing to check it out, so, you know, who knows? I'm excited though.
Take your 375 off.
What?
Take this one.
Take that one? Okay.
Get back. Back. It's not big enough.
Yeah, let's go.
Jongo se ona hapana mafuta. Some scouts saw some lion here, so we came to have a look. Did a little short walk here and bumped into them, but I think the guy's a little bit young. I don't think he'll quite make the mark. Probably about a 4-year-old or so. Exciting though.
Very exciting. That made my lunch. Made my day. They're something to be respected for sure.
That was cool, eh? Pretty.
Ungatarisa mzimbo imwe.
Driving down the road, fixing to go check our bait in Mafushwa Hills. We saw a bunch of vultures out here sitting in some of these dead trees, so we just jumped off and decided to investigate. And what we found was a dead female eland that's just been freshly killed. You can see right here, this is all the dried blood. This is where the actual kill took place. And then just beyond us here, the guys are getting about a half-eaten eland. We're going to drag it in place and put a trail camera on it. So it looks like right now that all the hair we're seeing on the kill is females, but daddy could be around, so we'll see. That's freaking cool. I think she's spinning it. She's got her. Look at that.
She's actually grabbing the web from her anus.
She's got the back, like the middle part done.
Still alive too.
See, she's got all those other snacks saved.
What's happened here and why is the lion still alive?
It's a roller coaster, man. So we got busy baiting, making plans yesterday, and we put a bait up here right by camp. So we bypassed checking this one last night, and lo and behold, they showed up. So we'll be here this evening pretty early to sit for them. The wind's good. It's raining and misting right now, which typically in line hunting means that we're gonna get lines coming in early. So we might get a daylight shot. That'd be kind of cool. It's just a roller coaster. I've never experienced anything like this in my life, but
Tell us about the camera there.
yeah. So the camera was turned off, so we don't have any pictures to verify it. But these guys, their MO, this is them. So we found a couple main hairs, so we feel pretty good about it. They've knocked a lot of the inyama off, but there's still enough for them to come back. We'll put a piece of giraffe when we come back as well. But once again, this is, if we wanted to shoot a line on the first night, we'd have went to South Africa and shot one in a pen. But this is the real deal. This is hunting wild African lions, and this is what you go through. So we're cautiously optimistic.
Oh, the weather is lovely, as you can see. We're having just a little bit of rain, like a light drizzle, but just enough to make everything very messy, but hopefully not enough to get rid of all those wonderful baits and the smells that we did yesterday, because they were very fragrant. So hopefully this will move out and the guys can get a good shot tonight.
Right now, it's 3:45. The guys are putting some bait up in addition to what's already there. So if these guys feed, they would have fed the night we got them on camera. Skip the night we said. Then the next 2 nights, I believe. So we're fairly confident that they'll come in. Today we woke up and it's cloudy. It's raining this morning. I think we've seen a lot of activity in the last 24 hours, specifically with lines, and I think it has a lot to do with this front. So, hopefully they'll come in. I think we're at day 12 of the hunt, and I think it's, the roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. So we're ready to call it. Go ahead and take a line, get on to other things, but we'll see. That's not always nature's plan. Another 15 hours in the blind. They started roaring about 600 or 800 yards from us. They made a big loop, probably a mile and a half, and then right at daylight, they came within, they're 500 yards from us right now. The kudos were barking, the impalas were snorting. We seriously thought about just walking up there, but we want to play it a little conservative right now and see if maybe they'll come in tonight. But if they don't come in tonight and they do the same thing in the morning, we're going to put the twin pipe in here and we're going to go find them. So everybody, it's a good night in the blind as far as nights go, but we're ready to kill these son bitches. So, here we go.
Okay, explain to us what's happened here.
So those 2 lines we were sitting for had found this bait last night. We've just taken it down. We're going to do a drag from here all the way to where we're sitting for them tonight, where we sat last night. And so if they do come here, hopefully they're going to just follow the scent all the way to where we are.
Last night was somewhat eventful. It was the sixth night of sitting for a line. Right after we got in, right after dark, the moon had yet to come up, and we had a white rhino come right up and give us a little nudge in the blind. So that gave us a good pucker. The evening culminated with the two brothers that we were hunting coming in from downwind, roaring, and then they caught our wind, and then they went around us and then on to the hills. It was raining. It was pretty miserable. It's probably very, very untypical of this time of year at Sango. So fast forward, we were going to move the blind because the guys the two brothers knew what was up. In doing so, Terry said, well, let's just go check this gurari bait. And so we came to check it, and it's been hit. This is the tree in the background. This is also the same tree that Will Parks, a good friend of mine, shot his very, very nice line out of. So we don't have trail cam pics because we didn't put one up, but the evidence we do have is below me here. And so you can see that's the track, that's my hand. So it's a fairly nice male. Given what's been going on, Terry and I initially decided, well, we'll just put a camera up. And then the more we got to walking around and thinking about it, we said, let's sit. So, like I said, it rained last night. This is after the rain. So this is after 2 a.m. There's some female tracks around that were before the rain. So he knows the food's here, and it's a big piece of meat. So I would say that he knows that he could come back and eat more. So we've needed a break. It's been tough hunting, and this might be just the break we needed.
It's not even 5:30, 5:40. The sky started roaring, and we thought it was probably going to end well. He walked under the bait. He looked at the bait and he walked off. That's it. I mean, we sat here for 15 hours and thought he'd come back this morning. He didn't, so we'll do it again tonight. Wait, you can see right there. Shot. right in the way. It's pretty fortuitous.
Yeah, we needed that. We get some fresh clothes.
Probably thinks it's the line. That's where they should.
Yeah.
They were mining everything.
We just got on the line. The 8th night, we came down here to the river to check. And we ran into that Douglas boy just there.
These two softs.
Those are 2 solids.
The devil is on over. Tickle the kid. Yeah?
Some fucking tank of a ducker boy, yeah?
At this stage of the game, there's not too much picking and choosing. It's flipping expensive in your land.
Steak and chips was the most expensive meal we've ever eaten.
At least it was good.
Yeah.
Fuck Irania, like he's got something wrong.
Hey, what?
You ran across that, I did nothing wrong with it.
I know. The second barrel, I just put it on black and touched the trigger. Fuck off.
Oh, you hot now?
Just fucking hope I didn't make a fucking gimp shot.
Look good to me.
Because it's thick.
Yeah. Here, take it. Hell yeah.
You needed that, eh?
We needed that.
You like?
I'll get you puckered. Damn, what a boss. What a boss.
Try going up on
Now I can't hear shit. Yikes.
That's awesome, man. What a place. Hold on. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you.
We needed that bad. That is, that's what we needed. more than anything this morning. We've been playing chess with Shumba, and we just walked down to the river to follow some tracks. He went around us roaring, and we bumped into this herd. The herd went on, but there were a couple Duggar boys behind, and Terry was able to get me on this one, and we put the shooting sticks up and let the twin pike talk. So it was a little hairy there for a second because we weren't quite sure how the first shot was, but it was a good shot. And then he was laying right here under the stick stuff when we approached through there, and but we're all here, so it's all good.
And I was thinking Murphy's Law, and are we following up potentially wounded buffalo facing directly into the sun?
Yeah.
I was thinking, well, I'm not surprised the way this hunt's been going, but that's how it's working out.
So when Terry saw this buff, it was one of those, all right, we're definitely going to shoot him. And you can see why. He's got massive boss. Just an old Duggar boy. And Dugga means mud, and you can see all the mud on him. Super nice curls.
It's nice and heavy out here also, which is,
something that I've never shot. This is my 7th buffalo, and I've never shot one that has this characteristic. So it's really, really nice, and super happy.
And to boot, it's always nice to take one of these old guys out of the system. This is what you try and get. So a very nice trophy indeed. Nice configuration, good mass, large bosses. All really we can ask for. Well done.
I'm super happy. Alright, so we were on the way to the skinning shed with the buffalo we just shot, and Terry with his eagle eyes just happened to see this guy trotting alongside the road. So we made a plan real quick.
He's got the other side.
Gamblers.
It's a good shot.
Thank you, man.
Well done.
Thank you.
Oh my God! What a set of tusks! Well done. What are you?
Big dude, brained him.
I didn't. That wasn't on purpose.
He doesn't. No.
God, what a set of hooks! Yee.
Wow. Thank you, Medini.
Pig.
Yeah, very nice pig. So, it turns out he was quartering away, and I actually hit him right there, and it just came out his head. So that's where I wanted to hit him. I thought I'd hit him further up and just brained him.
Some things have taken it in the head today, eh?
2 clapped in about an hour. Yep.
We are in a range and going to AK Amori Dawana. Stand at the bloodline.
Ready? Thank you, Ranger.
Okay.
Like you, AK.
Ranger danger.
Quick stalk in, and I made a shot on him with the twin pipe, and then finished him up with the AK that the Ranger let me borrow. So good little hunt.
That's why you don't hunt out of a Land Rover. Oh my space.
So we've come up with another plan here. we sat for this lion last night in a different area, and early this morning, just before sunrise, we heard him calling on this hill that's not too far from here. And so we've decided to try and give it a go and build a blind here, put a piece of meat and sit cold and do a drag around this hill that I'm pretty certain he's gone into. This is the Garuru Hill. So that's what we're going to try and do. We've got nothing to lose. Hopefully it pays off.
Alright, so it's the morning of the 18th day, so it's our last day in camp. We've just got done checking all our baits. Not last night, but the night before last, we sat for our 9th evening. We had a nice line walk right past the bait. I mean, didn't stop. The trail camera caught it, the motion detector caught it, and he walked by a big piece of buffalo. So I don't know how you combat that. And I think this is definitely an anomaly in line hunting, what we're seeing right now. But I think it's been seen through the Conservancy. So who knows? But at this point, I think we're going to say to be continued. I think we've put in our time, 9 nights, probably close to 90 hours in the blind. God knows, probably 20 plus baits, 25 baits. A lot of time, effort. The guys on the truck have absolutely worked their butts off. Terry's worked his butt off, going on little or no sleep for days on end, and still managed to have good humor. So right now, I think our game plan is to maybe look at coming back in August or September and see if we can get right with Shumba.
It's been tough. We've done everything we can. We've had 3 good males on bait, at least 3 good males. Sometimes they just feed once and move on. The second time, stood under the bait, didn't feed. Third time, turned the light on when he was close, he just took off. I mean, it's like we say, we zigged and they were zagging, and we zagged, they zigged. But I guess that's part of hunting these wild lions. We'll definitely have to finish it off at some stage. But it's showed everybody, the characters have come out, everybody stood firm and carried on, and it wasn't over until the last day. Hopefully it'll be nicely completed come August or September.
Well,
good effort is what I can say.
heck yeah. And as usual, the worst day on safari is still better than the best day at work or in jail. So
we've done both.
Unfortunately. All right.
We continue.
One day I looked up and there you were, like a simple question, looking for an answer. Now I am a whale, listening to some inner call, swimming blindly to throw myself upon your shore. What if I don't find you when I have landed? Would you leave me here to die on your shore strand?
time, wait.
Okay, so Sam shot a water bug, but it looks like it was a neck shot, so he's wounded. And we were looking through trying to find him or trying to find a trail, and all we could see was horns, and he was sitting in the bushes. But as soon as we started moving around, he took off. So,
How far was he? Who spotted him?
what?
Who spotted him?
I spotted him, but didn't really realize what I'd spotted. Wasn't sure if it was the wounded one or just one napping. But he took off, and now he's trying to find his tracks.
How far was he when you saw him?
It's very close. A little too close for comfort.
We got us a water bug.
Did you not see the hole, bud? As you were about to shoot, he fell in the hole deep and disappeared.
You okay?
We all walked past him again. Like he's not a leopard. Or a buffalo.
Thank you, Terry.
Well done.
Thank you indeed. Good job. Thanks for getting my eyes. Is that
How's water bug, eh?
man? He is gorgeous. What a hunt.
We can have lunch now while these guys take it back.
Very nice.
Did you? I'm not even going to ask because that was quite a hard shot to get on camera. The first shot, because only half his back was sticking out.
I had him on, but I think I flinched a bit. Flinchberg.
Not Steven Spielberg.
Sam doesn't give you much time to get it right.
Well, I wanted to put this one in the salt. Yee, those are pretty. Goodness gracious.
I don't know what he's going to measure because they're so hooked, you know.
You'll measure big, bro.
Dude,
Nice.
God, he's pretty.
And he's dark, eh?
Yeah, man, he's pretty.
Did you see that other bull that was there? We could have made a mistake and just hooked him because you
Yeah.
don't often have two bulls like that with. But I knew the shape wasn't the same.
God, he's got serious shape.
Hold him up there too.
He starts here and he's maxed out.
Yee. What a sweep. Man.
Nice.
What do you say?
It's why we come to Africa right there. It's been a long hunt. It's been a good hunt. This is it's 12:15 on the last day, and I've been wanting a big water buck for 2 years, and we just hooked him. Tickle pink.
Nice, and he's heavy, eh?
Yeah. Look at the character.
What do you say, Theo? How much?
Be like around 29, eh?
Yee!
No, well. He's as big as he's ever going to get. I know that. He's a beaut waterbuck. He's exceptional at this stage of the game.
Exceptional. That curl. Beauty. I shot a Lord Derby eland earlier this year in Cameroon, and he's got, we called him the waterbuck horns because he has a nice little sweep forward like that, and that's where they get their name. Yeah, so the fruits of our labors. Last year we came, it was much drier in August than it is now, and we're just right next to the river here, and out on one of the dry island beds, or riverbed where the islands are, we saw this guy last year, and I really wanted to shoot him because he's much nicer than the water buck I have, but they were out of tags. So we said, well, if we get a chance, I'd like to hunt him next year. And now here we are, driving down the road on the last day, and Terry sees him, and we make a plan, and we tag him. I'm stoked. A super, super, super nice water buck, 29 and a quarter. So I'm tickle pink.
Carry on and mosey down the river here and maybe grab well, we're going to actually have lunch now. They're going to take us back to the skinning shed. And by the time he gets back, we'll be ready to go again.
Roll Tide.
The zebras in the background. One shot.
Thank you. Thank you. Last day, having fun.
Where do you reckon in the neck?
No, just put it right on his front shoulder. Try to go. If I hit him in the neck, it's a miss.
Wait. Okay, he's the one that's far left now, broadside, okay?
Far left, broadside.
Facing to the left. Keep him ready.
Hold on. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you, Houdini. Like a cool rug. They're really a pretty animal. Hey!
After today, that's not funny.
Thank you, old boy. You know, they're so ugly, they're pretty.
He's a proper old thing,
Yeah.
black face, like a Boston, nice looks. He's just not wide, you know.
Alright, so we had just shot our second Impala, and we were making it through what I call the Garden of Eden here in the eastern part of the property. And we saw this old Duggaboy, and I use that term loosely with wildebeest. And so we decided to make a stalk. We got in about 150, 170 yards. And Terry was kind enough to let me use his ass as a gun rest. And it was quite steady, I must say. So, made the shot. He dropped at the shot, and here we are. So, about 3 animals in about 45 minutes. So, good fun for the last evening.
See
See your hands up, see what see on tata. See your hands up, see what see on tata.